Welcome to the Mike Harts Trucking Podcast, where positivity meets transportation. Here's your host, Mike Harts.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is the Mike Harts Trucking Podcast. I want to talk today about how far you've come. How far you have come. I want to start with drivers. Remember when you were in driving school? Remember when you couldn't back up? Remember when you were hitting cones? Remember when you were scared because it was your first load, it was your first assignment, and you were nervous, you were scared? You got through that. And it may have been a little rough at first, it may have been a little rocky at first, but you got through that. And for dispatchers and company owners, remember when you started your first job? Remember when you started learning about trucking, or your dad or your mom taught you, or your uncle taught you about trucking, and the trucking bug hit you. Now, look, you've been in this game for 20, 30, 40 years, I don't know. But look how far you've come. A lot of times in transportation, it's so fast-paced, and like I always say, there's no room to breathe, and we don't see how far we've come. We don't see how far we've gone, what we've done, what we've accomplished. You've pulled, or you've dispatched, or you've oversaw literally thousands of loads. Most of our drivers have been traveling over 1 million miles, millions of miles, hundreds and thousands of miles, all this type of just accomplishment after accomplishment after accomplishment. You do so much. And like I always say, we wouldn't have any goods, we wouldn't have any materials, we wouldn't have any tangible things if it wasn't for truckers, if it wasn't for dispatchers, managing everyone, holding it down for the company, and also, last but not least, transportation CEOs, owners of companies. Without you, a lot of us wouldn't have jobs. We wouldn't find our place in the trucking industry. But look how far you've come. Look where you used to be. You are not who you used to be. You are not the person you used to be. You've grown so much in this industry. You've grown so much to be such a good family person. You've grown so much in all of these different values and facets of life. Look at, you are not who you used to be. So I want to encourage you today on this podcast that you can't quit now because you are not where you used to be. I know you think about it, you're like, man, I still struggle with this. I don't do this right, and my company's on me about this, and it seems like I run late here or do this. Yeah, that's all fine. But look how far you've come. Look at what you've accomplished. Look at what you've done for your family. Look at what you've done for your mind. Look at what you've done for your heart and your spirit and your soul and those around you. Look what you've done. You've come so far. You've been through so many bumps in the road. You got over that, and you're going to get over today. Whatever you're going through right now, God is there for you. I'm here for you. Life is rooting you on. Keep going. Don't stop. Just think about it. Think about how far you've come. And I want to encourage you today and give you one piece of homework. I want you to write down 5 things that you're grateful for. I know it's a simple exercise, but write down 5 things that you are most grateful for. But not just anything. Write 5 things within the transportation industry you are most grateful for. I want you to write down 5 things and put it in the comments. Write a review on it. Do what you need to do. But please share those 5 things. What are the 5 things in the trucking industry that you are most grateful for? It could be the company you work for. It could be who started you in the business, who taught you the ins and outs. We have some of the most talented people in the trucking industry. What are 5 things you're most grateful for? Write those things down. Ponder upon those things. Thank you, everybody. You've been listening to the Mike Harts Trucking Podcast. Please like, share, comment, give me reviews, get this thing out, share this podcast. We want to encourage the world. My slogan is bringing positivity to transportation, and I want to do that all throughout the U.S., in North America, and everywhere that needs to hear this message. Thank you so much, everybody. I look forward to talking to you soon.
As always, thank you for listening to the podcast. Our goal is to bring positivity to the transportation world. If you would like to bring Mike in as a speaker at your trucking company or conference, please email us at mikehartsnow@gmail.com or call us at 815-441-8234. Our website is mikeharts.com. Thanks so much for listening and be safe.